Yo, 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 yo. What up? Been a minute. Let's see if we can get some people to come in here, man. See if we can get some folks to come in and talk to you. Boy, what's been going on, man? What's been going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? As y'all come in, man, let me know you in the building. Let me know you in the chat, man. What's going on, y'all? It's been a minute, man. How everybody been doing? Mike, what's good, man? What's going on with you, dog? What is going on, y'all? It's been some months, man. It's been some months since I turned this camera on, y'all. Been some months. Been some months, man. What's going on, peeps? Let's talk a little wholesaling, man. What it is, what it ain't. What's cracking, our cart? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Mike says you haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, Mike, it's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute, Mike. It's been a little minute, man. I really came on today, honestly, man. I was actually on YouTube, happened to look at my channel, so I had reached 5,000 subs, man. So I want to just come in here and say thank you to everybody and talk a little wholesaling, man, because it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, bro. Been a while. KD Buyer says, "Where you been, fam? I thought you got locked up or something." No, man, I ain't been locked up. I ain't been in jail. None of that, bro. I really just been working, man. Just working and trying to live, bro. Trying to keep the bills paid. You know how that go, man. You know how I do with YouTube, bro. I might be on here 2 or 3 times a week, and then it might be another 3, 4, 5, 6 months before I log on back again, bro. That's just me, man. That's just my personality. I'm trying to, KD Buyers. Trying to, bro. Trying to be hard out here. What's been going on with y'all, man? Y'all boy watched football yesterday? I know y'all saw my boys get their ass trampled. But yeah, man, I just want to come and talk some wholesaling tonight, man. You know, y'all got any questions or anything, man, anything y'all want to talk about, just let me know, bro. I'll answer any questions on wholesaling that I can. And if I can't answer it, I just tell you, I don't know. Y'all want to talk about anything? You know how I do it, bro. We could talk about sports, we can talk about music, whatever y'all want to talk about. Let's get to it. See, EBC Home Solutions. What's going on, man? What's cracking? What's cracking? And y'all do me a favor too, as y'all come in, make sure to hit the like button for your boy, man. Make sure to hit the like button. Uh, the like button nowadays on YouTube is very important. YouTube, the more likes you get, the further your video is gonna spread. So y'all do me a favor, just hit that like button for your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Show me a little love. So let me see here. Carl says, I saw that you put on Facebook about your boy. What I put on Facebook, Carl? I You obviously on my friends list. What I put? Remind me of what I put. EBCE Home Solution says, what are top three lead sources in temporary saturated market? Top three lead sources in that type of market, man. I would say like right now, online marketing is great. Online marketing, that consists of things like Facebook marketing. And you in our industry, man, you can never go wrong with the signs. If you're in a market where they let you get away with putting signs up, signs work. And of course, direct mail. Direct mail has been tried and tested for decades and centuries. So you really can't go wrong at all with direct mail. I see we got like 11, 12 people in here. Everybody that just came in, check in with your boy. Let me know you're in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you represent from. Put up your city, your state, your area code. And do your boy a real big favor. Just hit that like button, man. And that way YouTube will shoot the video out to more people, man. It really helps the channel out. when you hit the like button. So if you could just hit that like button for me, man, I really would appreciate it, y'all. Oh yeah, man. We dog, Carl, man, dog. I was so pissed off, man. We didn't come out ready to play at all Sunday, bro. I didn't expect that. I ain't gonna lie to you now. Um, I, it wouldn't have been surprising for us to lose. Obviously, we lost, but bro, we didn't even show up, man. We came out unprepared, and look like we just still thought it was preseason, man. So we got to get right. We got Philadelphia and Atlanta Sunday night, so we got to win that game. We already in must-win territory, in my opinion. EBC Home Solution says, "Do you go to your local seminars?" I actually don't, bro. When I first started doing this, I had went to one, went to a real meeting, and I ain't been back since. I need to though. I need to. I need to really do. I got to do a better job of networking. Face to face. But I don't. I don't go to any local seminars, man. And I really need to. I've really been thinking about, now that you mention it, here in my market, I've been thinking about, setting up some meetups, and trying to um, set up some meetups and just trying to network with people here and bounce ideas off of each other. So I really been thinking about doing this in my local market myself, man. Just getting a small group together, maybe a few people, and maybe over a few months that few people will turn to more people and more people and more people, and just trying to get a local um, network of investors here locally. But to answer your question, no, I don't. I need to. EBC Home Solution says, "Are you wholesaling from just in Atlanta? Or are you doing virtual deals? Really here in my area, man. And I said at the beginning of the year I'm gonna start doing virtual wholesaling, but I'm still here in my market. I hadn't even really jumped out to that virtual market yet. Uh, to repeat, I really need to, but I'm still here in the Georgia market, man. Specifically, Middle Georgia, Atlanta. That's really what I'm working at right now. But I really want to jump out to other markets, man, like Phoenix and certain places in Florida, Philadelphia, the DMV area, because I got a lot of contacts, real estate contacts in the DMV area, man. A lot of great contacts in the DMV area. So I need to get off my ass and start doing what I need to do virtually. Kanita Manning, how you doing, Kanita? Ohio checking in the building. What's going on, Kanita? How you doing tonight? EBC Home Solution says he'll fly from South Florida. Where you at? You in Miami? You down there in Dade County? Mark Pendrosa coming here throwing haymakers. His first question is a damn haymaker. Mark, why you do me like that, man? You know that's a sensitive subject, Mark. Mark says, how did the Falcons blow a 25-point lead versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl? Ouch. And I'm gonna answer that question too, Mark. We blew it, man, because terrible coaching. Absolutely terrible coaching, bro. Terrible, terrible coaching, terrible situation of football. You went up 25 points in the second half, and you out here still trying to pass the ball like you down by 30 points. You just start running that ball. The moment we go up 23, we just start running that ball. We win that Super Bowl, man. So it really was bad coaching all around. A couple bonehead mistakes by the players, getting real crucial penalties on third down. Devonta Freeman missing that block, which caused a fumble. And I hate to admit it, man. As much as I love my team, bro, but it was just the Falcons being the Falcons. Unfortunately, that's one of the things we do best so far in our franchise is we choke away big leads, man. So just the Falcons being the Falcons, man. And you know what, Mark? Man, I went to that. I was at the Super Bowl. I was in Houston. I was at the Super Bowl. And let me tell y'all something, bro. Well, let me tell y'all something. I had never in my life seen such a dark scene outside of a funeral. It was just so. It was like being in zombie land, man. After that game, man, I seen like big grown adult big men just fall out on the pavement crying their eyes out, man. And it was tough to deal with, man, because you got to admit, I mean, you got to think, we never won a Super Bowl, of course, and everybody was at this real big emotional high, and then all of a sudden, came crashing down. It was tough to deal with, man. It was tough to deal with, but hopefully we'll get back. Hopefully we'll go to Miami this year. Let's see. EBC Home Solution says, "Are you still running your business solo? Or are you building a team?" For the most part, it's just me, man. For the very most part, I do got some people that help me out. I got a few. Well, I ain't gonna say a few. I got a couple people that do help me out with certain tasks, help me out with phone calls, answering calls, making calls. But the brunt of the work is still done by myself. One man game. Mark says, haven't seen you on YouTube in a while. Hope everything is all right. Yeah, Mark, everything is fabulous, man. And I was saying that when I first came on. Somebody else mentioned the same thing. Somebody else said they thought I was in jail. But I've been fine, man. Been fine, been in good health. Really just been out here working, man, trying to stay busy and trying to keep the bills paid. You know how that go. But everything has been great. There's one thing about me, for people who've been following the channel from day one. I have some spells, man, where I might do 3 videos in one week, and you might not see me again for 6 months. and the reason for that, man, when I first did my very first video on YouTube, man, I never set out to be a YouTuber. That was never really my thing at all, bro. And to be honest with you, man, I've always been camera shy. Even when I come on here now, I'm still camera shy. And I've done probably 30, 40 videos, I assume now, and I'm still camera shy. So I really never started off to be a YouTuber. Some people, they plan, they save, and they budget just to become YouTubers and to get paid from YouTube. But that was never my thing, man. That was never my thing. That's why when on all the videos I've ever done, I never edited anything. I don't even know how to edit. You know what I'm saying? I never edit anything. I never had a script. Like I don't have anything in front of me that written down that I want to talk about, I want to touch on. There's no fancy background. The lights that I have now are just regular lights that are in my house. So I never really set out to be a YouTuber. So that's kind of some of the reason I do disappear sometimes, man, because it's nothing that I really set out to do. So and it's bad to say this, I guess, to y'all, but I don't take this as serious as somebody uh who planned to become a YouTuber. It's just I was just excited as hell on my first deal. And I just wanted to get on YouTube and make a video about it. And one thing led to another. After the first video, people just started leaving comments on that video. Hey, make another video. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? So um, years later, here we are. EBC Home Solution says West Palm Beach. Okay, perfect. I actually had a student that I was mentoring down in that area. EBC EBCE Home Solutions. Are you in our are you in our Facebook group? Comment and let me know whether or not you're in the Facebook group. Mark said I'm just messing with you. I know you are, Mark. I know you are, man. Trust me, being a Falcons fan, man, I done heard it all. It ain't not one joke about NFL football I hadn't heard being a Falcons fan. And that was before we blew the Super Bowl. EBC Home Solution says, if you don't mind me asking, are you wholesaling part time or full time? I do this full time, EBCE. I do it full time. I quit my job back in what year are we in? 2019. Shit, I don't even remember the day. It was sometime in 2016 though. I want to say maybe in March or May. That's when I jumped out and started doing it full time. I left my job at 17 years, man. Just got tired of it. Really, it was mentally draining me, man. So I needed a new career change and career path. So here I am. Losing with that Falcon magic. Yeah, Carl, it's hard being a Falcon fan sometimes, man. It's real hard. Between the Falcons and the Georgia Bulldogs, boy, I don't know which one give me the most stress, but I'm gonna say the Falcons because I'm probably a slightly bigger Falcons fan than I am a Bulldogs fan. Falcons were my very first favorite team in the world when I was a little kid, like 4 or 5 years old. So I would say probably the Falcons. Excuse me, y'all. And this is water, y'all. I want y'all thinking that I'm drinking on YouTube, and I don't want YouTube to try to flag me on that. But this is water. So let's see what we got. EBC Home Solutions said, "I watch you from the beginning." I appreciate it too, man. Thank you so much. Mike says, "I think the last time I seen you were offering mentorship for the low." I was, Mike. The last video I made, I think I said something about that, and I'm actually not. I've been getting a lot of people. Well, I've been getting a good amount of people ask me about mentorship and coaching, and not doing it right now at this particular time. But I'll start back doing it soon. When I start back doing it, I'll try to be more of a regular on my channel to let you guys know that I'm doing coaching and mentoring again. But at this time, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it right now at this point in time. Um, but I will soon. I will soon. Normally, when the weather gets colder, that's normally when I dedicate more time to coaching and mentorship. Ina Sanders says, "Now that you know people want to hear from you, I should come on more often." I really should, man. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard. Ina or Ina. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, and if I'm not, I apologize. But I guess I just have to be in the mood to turn on my camera and talk and get on YouTube. I guess I really have to be in the mood. One of my older cousins, he told me like years ago, he said, "Man, you need to have a schedule. You need to do, you need to have videos scheduled out on certain days so that way when people who watch you, they know and expect you to come on. You know, you need to do like probably at least 2 videos a week." Which was a great idea. He was giving me nothing but good game. But me, I just have to be in the mood to do it. I remember one time, maybe this was years ago. One time I tried to do a YouTube video and I just tried to force it. I wasn't feeling it, and it came out so terrible, y'all. Y'all never saw it, and y'all will never see it. It came out terrible, man. I was stumbling there on over words, and I just gotta be in the mood. I just have to be in the mood to come cut this camera on and talk. Just like tonight, I was just in the mood to talk and get on YouTube. So here I am. But I really should consider doing it more often, man. I really do. Because even when I'm taking my little hiatus from YouTube, I see all y'all comments, man. I get a lot of comments now, and I can't answer them all. And that's one of the reasons I started doing more live streams on this channel, so people can actually ask me the questions and I can answer them in real time. Um, for the people who've been following the channel for a while, I didn't never used to do live streams, but I started just getting so many questions in the comments. So I said, you know what? Let me just start going live, and that way, the questions that I don't get to answer in the comment section, people can just ask me live, and I can just give them an answer right then and there. EBC Home Solutions says yes in the Facebook group. Okay, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. So EBC Home Solutions, whenever I get my junk together and set up a meetup, I'm gonna make sure to reach out to you, man. Also, I know you may not want to have your real name on here, but just like tag me in a group or just send me an inbox, and that way I know who you are. Just like, hey, Tyler, this is EBC Home Solutions, and that way I know who you are. And that way, when I get it, get everything set up, I can make sure that we get an invite out there to you. Maybe something that I'll do, like, because we're at the end of the summer now. I know kids just started back school and all that stuff, so maybe something that we'll shoot for maybe next spring. Once the weather warms back up again, because when it's warm weather, people like to travel. Of course, when it's warm weather, So maybe something we'll shoot for next spring. That gives me enough time to plan. Give me enough opportunity to grow the group. So maybe that's something that we'll shoot for the spring of 2020. We'll all meet up, and we'll talk, and we'll put ideas together, and do do a mastermind and a networking session. So maybe something we'll shoot for spring of 2020. So EBCE Home Solutions, hold me to that, man. Hold me to it. Benjamin, okay. I'm gonna look for you in the group, Benjamin. Jamal Thomas says we coming this week. Who your teams? Oh, them Eagles. Man, Jamal, we ain't scared of y'all, bro. Y'all gotta come to the A. Y'all gotta come to the Benz, bro. Y'all gotta come to the Benz, and we gonna be mad because we just came off that big ugly loss. So y'all going back to Philly with an L, dog. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. Y'all going back to Philly with an L. 31-24 Falcons. Aside from real estate, where else do you invest in? I do a little bit of stock, not even enough to speak on, but I do a little bit of that. I used to invest in medical supplies real hard. I was making some real good money at one time doing that, and I kind of put that down. But I do got some ideas of other things that I do want to kind of invest in and turn my attention to. Um, and I'm going to try to go a little more hard body on that probably sometime next year, the beginning of next year, actually. But I definitely got some things that I'm looking at getting into here in the very immediate future. IG was cracking. Glad to see you again, Todd. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. And I'm right there with you, man, on leaving that 9 to 5. Definitely doing a career change very soon. Keep doing it big in GA. I'm glad to hear that, IG, man. I'm glad to hear it. I was scared when I made that decision to leave the 9 to 5. Scared probably is not the right word to use. I was apprehensive. But I did it, man. And thus far, I don't have any regrets. I can't say I missed that job because I don't miss the job. I miss the people that were there. Being at a job for 17 years, of course, you meet a lot of people that you establish a close relationship and friendships with. So I miss some of my good friends, my homies from work. I do miss them, but the job itself, I don't miss the job at all. Let's see. EBC Home Solution says, any advice for folks who haven't gotten a deal since the last one or just getting into the business? Yeah, stay consistent, man. And I know everybody says that. Everybody says, stay consistent. I know that's probably the most cliche thing in the world. Uh, Instead of saying stay consistent, be over consistent. Like if you've been sending out 200 letters a week, double down. Try to do 400. If you're putting out 50 signs a week, double down. Do 100. If you're not doing any cold calling, start cold calling. Drive for dollars every single chance you get. Drive for dollars every single chance you get. Go into different markets. Go into different markets. Go down the dead end streets. Um, Set aside hours out of your day every day just for your wholesale business. Set aside hours every day just for your wholesale business, and stick to it. Make it a routine. Do it consistently and do it constantly. Uh, Engulf yourself in real estate. Sometimes when I go in my zone, sometimes when I really go in my zone, I just put myself in a real estate mind, meaning that I come here and I'll sit down, I get on my laptop, and instead of watching like DJ Vlad or the Breakfast Club, I just watch YouTube videos on wholesaling, podcasts. Instead of getting in my car, throwing on throwing on like Tupac or some Jeezy, I'll put on some Tom Crow podcast, Wholesaling Inc. Might listen to some old Max Maxwell while I'm driving. Sometimes I try to get myself in the zone. Like if I'm struggling, or if I'm in a rut, and I got to get in that zone, and that just means everything I'm doing is just gonna be all real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm listening to. That's what I'm putting in my mind, putting in my brain. I would suggest just to try to do things like that. EBCE says Toddy needs to sit down with Gary Vee and Eric Thomas. Yeah, I like both of those guys. Respect the hell out of them too. Um, Not on that level yet, but maybe one day. Anna Sanders says once a week. Tell us tell us your wholesale tell your wholesale week. Okay, got you. We've seen worse on YouTube. You're fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Or once a month. I should be able to do at least once a month, Anna. Because they're definitely not asking a lot. I think the last video I did was like 3 or 4 months ago. And I gotta do better. I need to do better. I really do. I really do, man. I need to do better with the YouTube, man, and just being more consistent. Maybe I do need it at least like once every 2 weeks. Um, Maybe every two Tuesdays or something like that. But I gotta find a way to get back on here more consistently again. Jamal says we'll see. EBC Home Solutions says, "Do you feel like mastering sales is essential in this business?" That's a great question. That's a great question. Um, I think it plays a huge part. If you're a good salesperson, that's gonna do nothing but help you out a whole lot in this business. You don't have to be like a master salesperson, but it definitely will help, man. That and being great at marketing, being creative, being confident in your services. All of that is very critical in this business. So I would tend to say yes to that question. I would tend to teeter more towards yes on that question. Y'all do me a favor if you in here, if you haven't hit the like button yet, just hit that like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? That way, when I do come on YouTube, Facebook will start sending out notifications and all that. So just hit that like button for me, because like somebody like me who come on here who've been gone for like 3 or 4 months, when I come back, they're not gonna send my video out to a lot of people because they feel like I'm not consistently on YouTube, which I'm not. So the more likes that I get, the more it helps out. So really would appreciate it if you hit that like button for me. I definitely do appreciate it. Also, speaking of our Facebook group, I'm gonna drop a link to the Facebook group. If you ain't in the Facebook group, man, you need to join the Facebook group. What are you waiting on? So if you're not in the group yet, make sure you join the group, man. There's a lot of people, a lot of knowledgeable, great people in there who are making a lot of money, man. A lot of money. I remember a few months ago, and I don't think he'll mind me saying this, but a member of the group, my boy Dre, his name is Andre. Man, that Joker had like it was either 44,000 or 54,000 wholesaling fee, and he posted a check in the group. You think I'm lying? Join the group if you ain't joined it yet. Come in there and just search. Just search under the name Andre. He got a big boy check in there. Like I don't remember if it was 44 or 54. I'll just be conservative and say 44,000. But it's a lot of people in there making a lot of money, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to come in that group. And I'm in there pretty much every day. You know, so if I'm going through one of my spells, I'm not on YouTube. You want to reach out to me for a question or anything, you can come in that group. I'm in that group every day. If I'm not in that group, or if I can't answer the question, I guarantee you somebody in that group will answer that question for you. It's a lot more people in that group that are actually way more successful than I am. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in that group, they give me game. You know what I'm saying? Like I know some of y'all may come to my channel to get some game on wholesaling. I go in that group and I get game from people who are more successful than I am. So long story short, man, come on in here and join the group. Talk to us and all that stuff. I'm gonna drop the link in here, and that way you can come here and join. Give me a second. Let me drop that link. Yeah, just click that link that I just dropped in there, and it'll take you right to the group, man. Just come on in there and join us, man. Let's see. EBC Home Solution says, I got you live in front of my small team. Made everyone stop their work to watch. Hey, y'all better get back to work, man. See her trying to watch my big headed ass. Y'all better get to work. Let's see. Ashley Lyons, what's going on, Ashley? Ashley says, "How did you get started? I'm not sure if I should set up an LLC, purchase a lead generated system, or just start drawing for dollars. Help." Ashley, I would say at this point, don't worry about doing the LLC right now. Go ahead and do you like 2 deals in your own government name. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. And do at least one deal in your government name. I did two in my name before I got an LLC. Once you do 1 or 2 deals in your government name, use some of that profit to set up your LLC. So let that profit fund that LLC, and then just go from there. But I really got started. I got started right here, y'all. YouTube University. I got my associate degree on YouTube University, and I kept going, and eventually got my bachelor's here on YouTube University. But this is where I started, right here watching YouTube videos. And the wholesaling aspect of real estate intrigued me like it probably does 80% of the people, because there's not a big financial commitment to wholesale. So that intrigued me, of course, at the time, just like it probably have intrigued everybody who's watching, or mostly everybody who's watching is live right now. So I got started on YouTube, and then I started reading books. I started listening to podcasts. Um, I remember when I was working, I had to be to work at 9 a.m. I would be up on my laptop on YouTube listening to people like Antonio Hitman Edwards, NASA. I would be listening to guys like that. The Flip Man. I'd be up 3, 4, 4:35 a.m. and have to turn right around and get up at 8 o'clock to get ready for work. But that's how I started. I started YouTube, podcasts, books. Then eventually, I would reach out to people, ask questions here and there. And then one day, I just said, man, bump this. I'm going to buy me some signs. And I bought some signs and I put them out. And the phone started ringing. And the rest was history. But that's how I started. I didn't I didn't go to like a lot of seminars. Where you pay people like $10,000, $20,000 for a workshop for a week. I didn't do none of that at all. EBC Home Solution says, "What are some of your strategies to get over butterflies?" I tell this to my students. Um, whenever I get a new coaching student, one of the things that I will tell some of them who are kind of jittery or have butterflies is, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable in this business. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And I'll repeat that. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Here's an exercise you can do. Do it tomorrow. No better time than the present. Go up to a stranger, not somebody you know. Go up to a complete and total stranger. May that be at work, may that be in the streets or the grocery store, the library. Go up to a complete stranger and say, "Hey, excuse me, my name is Toddy Jones, and I want to know, may I borrow $1?" And I know that sounded crazy, but that's helping you get over them butterflies. That's helping you. That's helping you be comfortable being uncomfortable. Dealing with rejection, all that stuff. So you just gotta, you just gotta do things to build up that confidence, and that's gonna take a little bit of time to build up that inner confidence in yourself. But do things that make you uncomfortable. I forgot who said it, but a good piece of advice I got from online one time, as far as wholesaling goes, somebody said you got to ask the tough questions. It might have been Max. Somebody said you just got to ask the tough questions, and that really rings true holistically. And that's why I say just go up to a stranger and ask them for $1 because it is nothing that nothing that you would have did anyway. That's uncomfortable. You're not comfortable just going to actually told a stranger for $1. But try to do something like that to get over that apprehensive feeling. Brian Farrington says, always wish you tied it been here since the beginning. What's cracking, Brian? I really appreciate that too, man. Thank you very much. Speaking of since the beginning, y'all, as you see in the title, the channel reached 5,000 subscribers, y'all. You know, golf clap. 5,000 subscribers, man. And I just want to, since Brian said he been here since the beginning, Brian, I want to personally thank you. I want to thank everybody on this live, everybody who, all the day one people who've been there since day one. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all so much. As I said about 10 minutes ago, when I first started, when I first made my first YouTube video, I never in a million years thought I would continue to make YouTube videos years later. I'm super shy. I'm an introvert. I'm reserved. So this is a challenge for me as is, even years later. So I really just want to say thank y'all, man. Thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate that. And this is what I'm going to do also, y'all. Sometime this week, I'm not going to tell you the day. I'm not going to tell you the time. But go ahead now and hit the bell. If you're not subscribed, first subscribe. Then hit the notification bell. That way you get notified. But one day this week, to show my gratitude for him 5,000 and everybody rock with me so strong, I'm going to come on here and we're going to do some giveaways on this channel. We're going to do some giveaways this week just as my personal gratitude to everybody. So if you hadn't hit that bell yet, hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? And when I say I'm gonna do some giveaways, I do giveaways. You know, people. If you go through some of my videos, people will vouch. When I say I'm gonna do some giveaways, I'm gonna give away something. I'm gonna give away something. And what I'm gonna give away is money. I'm gonna cash out somebody, some people. Sorry, I'm gonna cash out some people. You know what I'm saying? So y'all hit that notification bell. I'm gonna do another live this week, and I'm gonna give away some cash. Now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of these big dogs now. I don't drive Ferrari. I don't live on the island in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I'm gonna give away some cash, I'm not talking like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds of dollars. You know, I'm gonna give away some budget friendly cash, but I'm gonna give away some money, man. So y'all hit the notification button. Be on the lookout. I don't even know what I'm gonna do it yet. I might come on here 10 a.m. tomorrow morning and just start asking questions. Whoever answer the question first, I'm gonna tell you, hey, shoot me your cash out, and I'm gonna send some money to you. You know what I'm saying? Just as my way of saying thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I done got some YouTube checks in the past for doing this. So this is kind of like my way of giving back to people who support me. I ain't got no huge big YouTube checks. I'm not like DJ Academics or nobody like that, but it's been enough to pay light bills. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's just my way of saying thank y'all. 5,000 subscribers. I'd have never thought it 4 years ago when I first start making my first YouTube video. So thank y'all, man. But tune in, hit the notification bell and tune in. Let's see here. Jamal Thomas says, have you ever had a buyer pay for title? I'm in an attorney state. So when we close, the buyer paid the closing costs here where I'm at. I always have my buyer pay the closing costs. You know, if I'm ever in a predicament, I got a super large check, and for whatever reason, the buyer don't want to pay the closing. Yeah, of course I'll pay the closing in, but 99% of my deals, the buyer pays the closing. And like in this business, y'all, the buyer already knows that they're going to be expected to pay the closing. So generally, they're not going to fight you about it. They already know, hey, you're already getting a deal, man. So, you know, go ahead and pay that extra for closing. I never had anybody fight a buyer, an investor, or even some people who are just buying a house. I've sold a lot of house to people who gonna buy the house to live in it themselves. Even those people, they don't have any problem paying closing. And Brian is correct. Make sure it's in your contract. That's a great piece of advice, Brian, and I'm glad you say that. Now, with that being said, just like Brian just said in the comments, yeah, make sure that's in your contract. Now, don't write up a contract and don't have that stipulation that the buyer pays closing, and then when it's time for the lawyer or the title company to get paid, the buyer be like, hey, I'm not paying that, and you don't want to be in that position where you got to come out your pocket and pay it. So just make sure that is in your paperwork. And like I say, they don't have any problem with that. They already know the deal. Travis Riggin says, "What's up, Toddy? Have you purchased rental properties yet?" Not yet, Travis. Not yet, man. That's in my 2 year plan. What we're in 2009, 2020. I want to start keeping them like around 2021. I'm gonna try to build up a fleet of rental properties, and I'm gonna start doing that like 2021. I already kind of laid out like my groundwork or my personal plan, and that's in my plan for 2021. I'm gonna start keeping some properties at that point in time. Uh, so wish me luck on that, man. I've had a few that I could have held on to, but I always just end up letting them go. But I do definitely plan on doing that, man. Most certainly. I want to eventually get the commercial properties too, man. So that's definitely in my plans. Tight a bit on the game and keep in mind he got his bachelor's, not PhD. We don't need no player hang degrees around here. That's right, man. I got my bachelor's from YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? A bachelor's. Mark says a broken crayon, no matter what color, can color a coloring book. Everyone is a creature of habit. Absolutely correct. And that's a great way of saying that. You are absolutely correct. EBCE says congratulations on 5K. Thank you so much. BJ Johnson says, "Hey Tyler, what's your website?" Hold on, I'll type it in the comments, man. Give me just a moment here. I just put it in the comments. My website address. It's in the comments. I use OnCarrot also for my websites. They're just so simple and easy to use. As y'all probably figured out, I'm not the most technical. I'm not the most technical person. So on Carrot was very appealing to me because you pay for it and within like 20 minutes your site is live. I didn't have to do any work to it myself. So I was like, yeah, I can roll with this. And I never had any problem with on Carrot, man. The site is always up. They got good customer service. They offer tips and courses for being a member of On Carrot. I like On Carrot. I've got a lot of deals from my website. So if you don't have a website in your business, definitely think about getting your website. And if I suggest anybody use, I would say On Carrot because that's who I use. I don't get that from On Carrot for saying that. That's just me telling you what I use and what I do recommend. Mark says, what I'm trying to say is stay positive and don't quit. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. If any of y'all had the time, you can go look at my first video. I quit the first time I started this. I quit. I said, you know what? Bump this. Ain't nobody in the world gonna give me $150,000 house for 60,000. These people crazy. This probably ain't legal, and I'm not messing with this no more. I came right back to it, man. I came right back to it. Months later, I was right back in the game. So, Mark is right. Just don't quit, man. Just don't quit. Ambition wins in this game. Ambition and drive, it wins. So don't quit. Whatever you do, I know it's gonna be times where you just gonna feel like, man, I can't do this. This is too hard. This is too much. This is too stressful. Everybody telling me no. Ain't nobody gonna give me their house. Ain't nobody gonna give me a key to their house, and I ain't giving them no money in return. Just don't quit, y'all. It works. It works. It works. Don't quit. It works. I'm here telling you it works. Trust me. If I can do it, you can do it. Adrian says, Toddy, what books do you read for wholesaling? You know what? I really have never, and it's bad to say this, I haven't read a wholesaling, I haven't really read a book based on wholesaling exclusively. One of the best books I did read was the is it called a 40 hour? It's the 4 hour work week or the 40 hour work week. I forgot the author. Tim Ferriss, I think, is the author. Let me Google this. I'm sitting right here in the computer and I'm trying to rack my brain. But I think it's Tim Ferriss that wrote that book. Um, and if anybody know the book I'm talking about, help me out in the comments. But that's a great book, man. That's a great book to read. The 4 hour work week, and it is by Tim Ferriss. That was one of the books I read initially, and it really helped out a lot. I read Damon John's book. That's a great book, also. You know, he started from the bottom and built this big company. That's one of the guys from Shark Tank, which is one of my favorite shows to watch. So I read kind of like books like that. Um, Really haven't read anything really based solely on wholesaling, which I probably maybe should, but I just really haven't dedicated the time to it. I see a lot of books. I see people recommend a lot of wholesaling books, but I haven't read one yet. Um, I always say I say to myself like one day I'm gonna write a book. I don't know if it'll be based on wholesaling. I'm sure wholesaling will be involved in it, but like one day I want to write a book. Um, I think that's something that I can do. Being a introvert that I am, I think I could sit down and write a pretty decent book, man. So y'all be on the lookout. I may come on here next year and be promoting my book. Mark says persistence, perseverance, and determination. That's right, my friend. Travis Riggin says, I've been wholesaling for about 7 months now. It's not as easy as it looks. You are absolutely right about that, Travis. And Travis, since you said that, tell us, Travis, if you don't mind, tell us some of the hiccups that you have experienced in your 7 months of wholesaling. Tell us some things that you're struggling with. Tell us some things that have worked for you. And, maybe we can bounce some ideas off each other. Travis says, "Do you have any cash buyers in one of Robbins, Georgia?" Absolutely, Travis. I'm here in Middle Georgia, so absolutely I got buyers in Middle Georgia. What you got a deal, Travis? You got something on the contract that I need to look at? But I definitely got buyers in one of Robbins, man. One of Robbins is a good little market. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sleep on one of Robbins, but man, one of Robbins is a good little market, especially based on the population. Most people in Georgia, of course, they want to be in Atlanta. But a place like Warner Robins, man, that's great for investors. Great for investors. Adrian says, thanks, Toddy. You're welcome. Wody De Niro, Toddy, where you been? What's up, Wody? Man, I just really just been working, man. Just trying to stay busy. I made a joke a moment ago because somebody was joking with me when I first came on. He's like, Toddy, we thought you was in jail, boy. You know, so we glad to see you. Well, no, I ain't been in jail. I was saying my health been fine. Everything been going great, man. I just been relaxing, working, and chilling out, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been here, just haven't been on YouTube, but everything has been great in my world. But again, just a reminder, y'all, hit the notification button because I'm gonna come on later on this week. I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna give away some cash, and that's just gonna be my way of saying, yeah, hey y'all, thank y'all for helping this channel get to 5K. Really, really do appreciate it, especially just coming on here, uh, watching my big headed butt ramble off. You know what I'm saying? With my country accent. You know, I know I'm probably not the easiest person to understand at times, but I really thank y'all and I appreciate it. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. One day this week, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna give away a little cash. And like I said, keep in mind, I'm not one of these big boys. I don't drive Ferraris. I don't live in a $800,000 or $1 million house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give away what I can, but I'm definitely gonna give away some cash, man. Just my way of saying thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Travis says, man, I had a deal fall apart a week before it closed. Seller said it was taking too long to close and then pulled out the deal. How long did you have left on that contract before the seller pulled out? How long was left on your contract? And how long did you have it under contract as well? Or the Nero says, man, good seeing you back at it. Thank you, brother. It's great to be back, man. I do like coming on here just talking to y'all, man. This is fun to me. Let's see. It looks like we got a troll in the house. Let me see how I figure out how to block this sucker. Let's see. Bam. Gone just like that. Gotta love technology. Lovely Queen says, congratulations, 5K and continual success. Thank you so much, Lovely Queen. I really do appreciate that. Travis Riggin says, there's been times I couldn't find a buyer, sellers not having a house in their name. Yeah, you're going to have times where it's going to be a struggle to find buyers. Definitely not gonna say and tell you that every house you get on the contract you're gonna find a buyer within 48 hours because that's not the case. Sometimes you really got to get out there and really got to work your mojo and find the right buyer for that property. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have had houses under contract and I've had it on the contract and I've marketed it and I've been thought in the back of my head like, oh dang man, I don't know if I'm gonna get a buyer for this one here, bro. I mean, I done reached out to everybody in my network and ain't nobody showing no interest. And a day later, I get a call saying, "Hey, you still got that house?" Yeah, I got it. So you really can never tell, man. You really can never tell. Sometimes if the investors don't want to buy, sometimes you can just sell it to a private individual, and a lot of times they'll buy it and they'll actually live in it themselves, and move their family in there. So you really can never tell. But I'm gonna drop this link in here to our group again, y'all. Make sure to come in, join the group, come in here and talk to us, network with us, rock with us. When you join, make sure that you do join under your real Facebook profile. Because I know sometimes people try to join and they're using their alias profile and their backup profile. They only got one picture and like 15 friends. Me personally, I'm not gonna add you myself. I want to add you if I can tell that it's not your main profile. So come on in there with your real profile. Everybody else is in there with their real profile. So don't give us your backup profile. Come on in there with your real profile. Uh, but I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all. It's been almost an hour. Time does fly when you get on YouTube and you start talking. Anybody got any other questions? Just go ahead and shoot them at me, and I'll answer them before I go. Travis says it was 30 days under contract. The seller mom passed, and all he had to do get his mom death certificate to close. He said he don't want to do that and dropped out. Dang, that's messed up, man. That is messed up. How long ago has that been, Travis? Has that been recent? Because personally, I probably would reach back out to him. I probably would reach back out to him. How long ago has that been since that happened? 4 months ago. Have you tried to reach back out to him, Travis, since that happened? Because I would try to reach back out to him. If his mom recently died, he and I know he probably was an emotional wreck, and that could have played a part in him being reluctant to get that death certificate to you. And as we all know, time heals most all wounds, um, especially when you're dealing with a death of a parent, the person that brought you in the world. So he probably was just going through it emotionally. He probably just going through it emotionally, and dealing with selling that house was just probably too stressful for him at the time. But 4 months later, a lot can change between that time. So I would reach back out to him. I definitely would reach back out to him. He says, yeah, he don't answer my calls. Dang, I hate to hear that, Travis. Was that the house in Warner Robins you were telling me about? Hollywood in the building. What's going on, Hollywood? It's been a minute, man. What's been going on with you? I know it's been a minute. Congrats on the 5K blessings. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. EBCE says Home Solution says follow up is the key. Absolutely correct. Follow up is definitely the key. His mom died years ago. Okay, so it's been a while since his mom passed. Man, that's crazy. You know what I would do? I would call him from a different number, man. That's just me. I'd be persistent, man. When them sellers try to get ghost on me, okay, well, I'm gonna call you from a different number. Hey, this Ty, you remember me? Yeah, yeah, I got you then. Yeah, you got to tell me again that you don't want to sell it. No, that was in Decatur, Georgia. Okay, Decatur is a good market too, man. Decatur is a real good market. Pretty much anything close to Atlanta right now is a good market. Think outside the box, send postcards, sending condolences. That sounds like a good idea, also. Travis says, I have two under contract and one of Roberts. What's going on with those, Travis? Tell me about the two that you got under contract and one of Roberts, man. Maybe we can get those sold for you, bro. Cause that's definitely my stomping grounds, man. The wartime is definitely my stomping grounds. So tell me a little bit about those before we get off, Travis. Anybody else got any other question, anything else you want to say, just let me know. Gonna definitely wrap this up in the next couple minutes because almost about to be at an hour. And again, I thank you guys for coming on. If you ain't hit the like button yet, make sure to hit the like button for me. Uh, that's just how YouTube works now. YouTube is all about likes. Just like Facebook and Instagram, it's all about likes. Hell, the world damn near revolves around likes nowadays. We're in the social media era. So just make sure to hit that like button for me if you don't mind, guys. I really do appreciate it. Again, I'm gonna drop the link to our group. If you're not in our Facebook group, come on in there, join the group, y'all. Join the group. I'm trying to get the group to grow some. A lot of great people in there. Like I said, if I'm not in there and I'm not able to answer the question, I guarantee you somebody will give you the answer, the insight that you're looking for. So make sure to join our Facebook group. I just dropped the link in there, so come on and join. And come on in there and rock with the crew. Let's see. Travis says he want those sold for 15K and one for 17K. Those sound like some pretty decent numbers for the Warner Robins market, Travis. Are you in the Facebook group, Travis, or are you Travis? If you're on Facebook, send me like send me a what you call it. Send me a friend request on Facebook, or if you don't want to do that, just send me a message, man. And let's see if we can get those things knocked out. Yeah, do that, Travis. Click the link, Travis, and join that Facebook group, man. And we'll talk about those houses you got in Warner Robins, man, because I always have investors looking for houses in Warner Robins. I always do. Um, I'm actually going to be closing on the house in Warner Robins probably within the next 10 days. In fact, um, just closed on one in Warner Robins maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I really should do a video on that how I got that house, how I closed on that house because that was a pretty good teachable moment. Um, I'm sure for y'all who would watch the video, it was a teachable moment for me on what I had to go through to get to the closing. I might do a video on that. Hollywood says, when you gonna do another live, Matt? I missed this one. Hollywood, I'm gonna do another live this week, brother. In fact, I was saying earlier, I was thanking everybody for giving me 5K subscribers. So I'm gonna do another live actually this week, and that live is just gonna be really based on me just doing giveaways, man. I'm gonna come here and ask some questions, and person who answers the question first, I'm gonna get their Cash App name, and I'm just gonna cash out them some cash, man. It's just my way of saying thank you. So if you ain't hit that notification bell on the channel, Travis, and that way when I go live, you can come here, man, and maybe win a little cash, man. But I'm gonna give away some cash this week, so I will be live again sometime this week. Travis, I sent you a friend request. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. We're about 20 seconds from an hour. I just want to say thank y'all again. 5K subscribers on YouTube. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who came into this live to interact with me. Thank you so much. And y'all be good out there. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. And again, hit that notification bell. We're doing giveaways sometime this week. I don't know when. I don't know what time. I don't know what day. But sometime this week, I will be back. We're going to give away a little cash, y'all. So make sure to tune in. Y'all be good. I'm out of here. Peace.